Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. This video, I wanted to go through how our GPU mining hardware prices now at the end of 2023, the end of December of 2023. And this is something where I usually do these videos every now and then. I should really do them every month, but I haven't really been doing it. So I'm going to try to do better for next year in 2024. But this video, I wanted to show some good pricing on current hardware now for some things that a lot of people have been asking for. And yeah, all that good stuff. But first, I just wanted to compare the RX 580 and how the prices of them back in 2021, they used to be over $500. I did a video back in March 2021, all right? And this is where RX 580s, I guess during that time is when Ethereum mining was extremely profitable, pretty much at the peak when I think Ethereum hit like $45 or $5,000 or something like that. So that's why during this time, you can see RX 580s, okay, recently sold on eBay, $549, you know, just crazy prices, right? All GPUs in general were just insane. And they were being sold on Amazon for about $829 at one point. Okay. Just for an RX 580. I'm talking about RX 580. These aren't like new 30 series cards or anything like that. This was during the bull run in 2021. So here we are today. And you can see RX 580s now are about $61, $47, $74, $40, $50 recently sold on eBay. Okay, I personally don't like dealing with people on eBay or buying or selling on eBay. It's really bad. But this is just to gauge general pricing on, you know, GPUs like 580s. I'm not saying 580s are the best buy right now for mining. I'm going to have to say you want to go for more efficient GPUs, but this is just to gauge how much GPUs were, you know, back then and versus now. Okay, I just want to give that comparison there between what it was, you know, before and what it is now. Okay, it's just huge difference. So, I mean, just to compare, another thing is mining profitability. All right, this is something where, you know, it's been creeping up. Okay. And biggest reason why I want to make this video is because whether or not we are in the rise up here for the next bull run coming up, it may be more lucrative for you to start getting into buying hardware right now before things start getting more expensive like they were in 2021. So a lot of different hardware parts I want to go through in this video: cables, PDUs, a lot of, you know, power supplies, risers, frames, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I just want to go through some stuff that is generally cheap now, and I think, in my opinion, is a good time to buy now before things start getting worse. You don't want to be stuck on the wayside of looking for hardware parts when things are, you know, a couple $100 for like a mining frame, a couple $100 for a power supply. You don't want to get to that point. And when that does happen, it's already too late. It's already too late. So let's begin. And before I do that, thank you for today's video sponsor.
You know quantum computers, you know blockchain, but do you know both together? Dynex was the first platform to create a neuromorphic supercomputing blockchain-based algorithm which solves real-world problems. And the best part? Anyone can post a job, whether a company from the Global 2000, a machine learning job, or fintech and pharmaceutical. And if you don't want to program it yourself, get an expert directly at the marketplace. Run the job and be impressed by the fast result.
All right, before I begin, I just wanted to have a little shill here of my own website, RedPandaMining.com. This is where I have my videos and such, and also my trusted hardware shops. This is where I have also a lot of coupon codes and official links to buy. If you're looking for ASIC miners or any crypto mining hardware, meter boxes, you know, PCIe cables, GPU risers, all that kind of stuff, check out my website, RedPandaMining.com, under trusted hardware shops. This is where you guys will see, you know, specific coupon codes for a couple % off different websites. Every little bit helps, and anything you guys purchase also helps out the channel as well. All right, so let's begin on with the video. So first crypto mining hardware I want to go through is the PDU, the 240 volt, 30 amp PDU. This is probably one of the most popular questions I get regarding Red Panda. Where did you get your PDUs? Where did you buy them? And I'll show you right here. I'll have it linked down below in the description. Everything I talk about will be in the description. Is from Alibaba. This is a PDU I've bought many times. It's from the Dongguan Orient Electronics and Metal Co. I know it sounds kind of weird, but you know, they're a verified seller. Been on Alibaba for about, I think, 12 years now. And they also go through trade assurance. Okay, that's another thing. If just a disclaimer here, if you're buying anything through Alibaba, just due diligence, right? Make sure they're verified and also make sure they have trade assurance. Okay. Do not pay. I repeat, do not pay with crypto or wire transfer. All right. Through these sellers on Alibaba. Go through Visa or MasterCard, because if something happens, you're able to get a refund and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So make sure. All right. So I'll have this link down below. This is the PDU I get. It's got a couple of the, you know, C19, C20 ports here, and also the C13, C14 ports for your mining rigs. Okay. So ability to do some of the ASICs that have these ports, and I guess power supplies that utilize these ports, and also a lot of the GPU mining rigs or PSUs and ATX PSUs that utilize these to be able to run on 240 volt. All right. So really great PDU. I love this one. And the more you order, the cheaper it goes. Okay. You guys can see here, if you order more than, you know, 5 to 49, it's $59. But then if you go 50 plus, it's 57. The prices of these have gone up over the past year. I remember they used to be, I think I bought them at about $35 each, but now it's gone up more than half, because I've advertised this seller with this specific PDU for more than a year now. So they know that a lot of people have been buying through these. So that's why the prices is up. But to be honest, the price is still pretty good compared to what, you know, PDUs go for now, you know, over $100 on Amazon or something like that. Still a pretty good price. Okay. Still a pretty good price. Now, the next website I want to show is infinitecables.com. All right. So this is where I buy all of my cables, like C13 to C14 power cables. Highly recommend going for 14 gauge. All right, this is the cables I use for a lot of my ATX PSUs, my HP server PSUs. All right, this is really good, thick cable gauged, high capacity power cables. All right, this is what you want to go for. There are 16 gauge and 18 gauge cabling. I highly recommend do not getting those. Make sure you get the 14 gauge. All right, this is where you have the highest capacity capable through these cables, okay, for power. All right, just for, you know, reliability and also safety as well. These are also UL rated. All right, so they're really good. Link down below. But, you know, I also buy C19, C20 cables here as well. They have it all, honestly. They have it all here. All right, I love the red ones, of course. And the prices are really good, even network cables and such as well. Just everything. It's like they're having a sale going on right now, but Boxing Week sale. So go check it out. Link down below. I'm not affiliated with them, but they do have my videos on their website, which I thought was pretty cool. I found this out over the past year. Linus's videos here is here as well. Pretty cool. Okay. Going along, next one is power supplies. Now, Parallel Miner is a pretty notorious website for good old HP server PSU and breakout board. But we just did a live stream and we found out that power supply prices have come down a lot. And these power supplies used to be over $50 to $100. Now they're like $19 for the 750 watt. There's a Dell one here for $15. Granted, these ones I haven't tested myself personally. Some people said they're pretty good, but for $15 for a 1400 watt PSU is pretty cheap, it seems. Used to be $80 on sale right now. And the compatible breakout boards is going to be the X11, which apparently this is also capable on the HP server PSUs as well. Okay, but for some Octaminers, which thank you to Crypto Shaped, some Octaminers, for those that are using, you know, server cases, Octaminers with either the Dell backplane or the HP server backplane, there are different sizes. So the Dell PSUs will not fit on the HP PSU backplanes, but then there are some Octaminers out there. You're gonna have to check which backplane you have if you're gonna have, you know, extra spares or replace the PSUs in your Octaminers. Okay, some of them have the Dell PSU backplane. Okay, but I think majority of them have the HP ones. So then those power supplies won't work, okay? And there is a difference there in the 6-pin and 8-pin backplane for the HP server and Dell PSUs, just to show a difference there. Okay, so just a disclaimer there. Make sure you do your own research before you purchase these for whichever type of mining you're doing, either Octaminers or open air frames, which you can use these with the X11 breakout board, which I've used these before. I haven't had any issues. I know some people said they had issues with these, but yeah, you can use it like this as well. But these are also compatible HP server PSUs and the Dell this Dell power supply as well. Okay, so link down below to that if you guys are interested. Not affiliated. Now, next one. Okay, so this is the power supplies. Go check it out, guys. Seems the prices seem to be pretty good. All right, moving along. The next hardware I like to show. This is for anyone getting into crypto mining. I think the prices of these right now are also pretty good. Like, I'm just going to show you here. GPUrisers.com. Okay, they have an amazing bundle deal here of the frame, 8 capacitor, 12 capacitor risers, 12 8-pin white splitters, and also 8 fans for $169. Also, if you use coupon code RedPandaMining, you'll get another, I think, 10% off or so. So yeah, even better. Okay. So I think this is a really good deal, especially when you put everything together. If you try to buy all separately on Amazon, you'll get way nicer quality hardware parts from GPUrisers.com here for this type of open air system setup. Okay. It doesn't come with the GPUs. It's just the frame, the fans, the PCIe splitters, and the risers. Okay. Pretty much a lot of that stuff. For less than $150 with the coupon code RedPanda, you can get all that, right? Which is really cool. Along with the power supplies you can get through here. And yeah, this is really good. Now, for those that like, server cases, okay, there are the GPU Risers R8. These are actually really nice as well. I actually got 10 of these recently. These are $600 now. They used to be $1,000. So these server cases are really good for those that are, caring about density, especially those that have a lot more GPUs, especially if you're going on to scale. Doing open air frames is cool and all, but if you don't have a way to manage the heat from those, then you'll want to go with, server cases, because then you can do the whole hot and cold aisle method. Really manage the heat this way, a lot better this way, rather than open air frames. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can, depending on how you're mining, how many GPUs. Octaminer, the server cases are a really good buy, in my opinion. I think in the bull run, these were going for more than, $1,000, at one point. So anyways, that's server cases and risers and stuff. Okay, now the next one, mining frames. I guess going along with more mining frames, Amazon has a lot of these mining frames for cheap still. These used to go for over $150, $200 at one point. The good old Veta frames, these types of frames used to cost a lot more than they are now. So whether or not, along with if everything's going up, how GPU mining profitability has been going up, if we are going into the bull run, then we're going to see these things start going up in price, which is going to be, even more. And another website I like is also beescryptomining.ca. If you're looking for more further discount, use coupon code RPMXMIS. You get 25% off your whole order. Okay. So if you're looking for mining motherboards, cables, splitters, USB adapters, Pico power supplies, the CPUs, right? These are notorious for mining motherboards. He's got a lot of them in stock here. Another 25% off. That's pretty good. This is in Canadian prices as well. So knock off another 30% for USD pricing here. Really good. RAM as well. Okay, so beescryptomining.ca, link down below if you guys are interested. And also NerdGearz.com, another place where, in my opinion, a lot of these prices are pretty good. Like, these are pricing in which, you're going to see these prices go a lot higher in the bull run, especially if profitability is going to come back, A GTX, I'm not saying GTX 1060s are a great buy, but the $60 GPU, if it could make $1 or $2 in the bull run, I mean, you're going to get your money back in like less than a month if these things are profitable, depending on your electrical cost, of course, right? Because efficiency means everything as well. So, I mean, NerdGearz looks like they have a lot of different variety of stuff here. Go check it out, guys. And yeah, I mean, overall, just to end off this video, I mean, GPUs now, I guess for purchasing GPUs, it's going to be dependent. In my opinion, if you can try to look for, your local Facebook marketplace, or OfferUp. OfferUp is another place, I think, pretty big place. A lot of people buy GPUs, used hardware as well. Okay, not just GPUs, but for GPUs, I would try to look for used. And we've seen, GPUs go up in price as well just recently because profitability has been coming back. So RTX 3070s, for instance, they're hovering around $300 to $400, and it has been going up. So whether or not, depending where you live, if you can find the deals, that's going to be the best bet, obviously. But, like we talked about in the beginning, right? How, RX 580s by themselves were $549. 3070s were over $1,000. right? And if Nvidia is going to have market manipulation again by withholding GPUs and trying to manipulate the market, have a supply and demand, the prices of these GPUs are going to rise again. And also the AI narrative as well. AI is a huge buzzword these days. That could be another thing that could cause, that's another catalyst, that could cause the GPU mining hardware pricing going up. All right. So just my 2 cents here, my opinion, if you are able to stock up on hardware, especially if you have the extra capacity and you think that, the bull run's coming in here pretty soon, then it might be a good time to just try to stack up as much hardware as you can. And once profitability starts coming back, or if you're able to stomach and risk, paying your electrical bill out of pocket and hodl all the coins, wait for the price appreciation of these coins, because there will be a lot of proof of work coins that are going to go up in price. And when that time comes, then you will see your, let's see, 3070 Ti making $3, $5, $10 a day. You're even, I think 5700 XTs are going to make a couple dollars a day. POW algorithms are going to be pretty prominent, I'd say, in my opinion, especially with the AI coins. A lot of them are Kapow, right? Ravencoin, Neurai, Clore. A lot of algorithms run hot, and AMD cards are pretty good at those algorithms. So who knows, right? AMD cards could be the more prominent GPU to buy into the bull run, but then, maybe NVIDIA cards will also be good buys as well. A lot of things to consider, but I don't think you can go wrong either way. CMP 50HXs. I forgot to show this one on Alibaba, but a lot of GPUs, guys, a lot of GPUs out there. And whether or not you want to take advantage of it now, because the pricing is still generally low, that might be the best bet. Because like I said, you don't want to be in that time when things are, $500 for a GPU, a couple $100 for a motherboard. The ASRock H110 Pro motherboards were $500. The Asus Mining Expert motherboards were $500 on eBay, $800 at one point, I think. So yeah, just putting it out there. It's the end of 2023. If next year is going to be massive bull run due to a lot of catalysts like ETF, Bitcoin halving, lowering interest rates, who knows? A lot of things are happening, next year. And if things are going to really go crazy, then we may very well see GPU mining be really crazy as well. And so I want to be on the side of ready to turn on, ready to take advantage of the mining profitability. Hopefully you guys are as well, if you're thinking it like that way. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Appreciate you all. I have links down below to everything we talked about. You guys have a good one. Peace out.